This is the place.
Crimson Desert, the first single-player game from the Black Desert devs, is shaping up to be an absolute riot to play so far. If Crimson Desert's name sounds familiar to the MMO savvy among you, it's because it is. It's a single-player action-adventure made by Pearl Abyss, the same folks who built Black Desert Online, which is how Crimson Desert had coasted under my radar until I tried it today. It's with that twinge of cynicism that I went to play Crimson Desert at Gamescom today, which is the first proper look we've had at the game since its rambunctious debut trailer. I was both surprised and delighted to play something that, Odin willing, is shaping up to be an absolute riot. Crimson Desert has ambitions to be an open-world game where you play as Cliff, a Viking protagonist caught in a bloody battle between ultra-violent clans who do stuff like swing axes around and start dashing around on all fours like Vort of the Boreal Valley after chugging 3 cans of homebrew energy drinks.
Certainly not the first to run. My own father, if one can call him that. Came desperately seeking his bastard boy, when no sons were left of his noble line. But when he took one look at my lifeless face, he called me never.
Its combat feels like a moonshine mix between Breath of the Wild and Dragon's Dogma 2, dosed with gasoline, then set on fire. The work-in-progress tutorial I played was hilariously aggressive, setting me up against batches of around 5 burly men in furs apiece who weren't afraid to mob me like they needed my lunch money. In fact, if the short hour I spent with it is anything to go by, Crimson Desert's main selling point is that it's not afraid to throw you around a lot. In just 50 minutes I was, hurled off a cliff, beaten to death with clubs and swords, choke-slammed into the ground by not one but 2 separate Viking warriors, launched 50 feet into the air by a rock crab. I was Shadow of the Colossus crawling on. There's a glide mechanic I couldn't quite figure out, but honestly, eating dirt was funnier. Punted 15 feet into some boxes. I'm not sure if it's entirely on purpose, but I think it should be. Crimson Desert's propensity to batter you around is one of its best qualities, and it helps that the combat system seems really quite good, if complex.
Better of me.
In the demo, I had access to a shield, which I could use to counter attacks with either my sword or, deliciously, using my foe's own momentum against them by giving them a lift to the other side of my body via buckler. I could punt my enemies into fires, roll to reposition myself, and escape vicious grapples by dodging at the right time. I could also dodge while drawing my bow to do a Max Payne slow-mo trick shot. The only strangeness present was the feeling I was playing a high-concept martial arts game wearing a Valhalla skin suit, but in all honesty, that's kind of the special sauce that makes Crimson Desert interesting. I can't speak for the other elements, such as the open world and what appears to be dregs of a crafting and cooking system, as the demo only included the tutorial and some bouts with 4 different boss enemies. But when it comes to brawling, Crimson Desert's trajectory into violent nonsense is, so far, a delight. It feels in a way like a studio unshackled from the doldrum of MMO monetization rat racing. Regardless of my thoughts on Black Desert, Crimson Desert is shaping up into something worth an earnest try.
Care to guess? The musk. Well, now that my secret has come to light, this dance shall resume some other day. Running again? Allow this poor man a brief respite, and look to your own health as well, until we meet again. This place is full of corpses.
Another intruder who dares to covet my hoard. None but I are worthy to wield such wealth. This writhing worm doubted me. So I swiftly dispelled him of his doubt. It seems you require a similar lesson. No, this cannot be. If I am no longer worthy, then who can bear such burden? Weight of this crown. I now rule over naught but ruin.
Is this the place Diedrich mentioned?
Oh, look how the heavens smile upon us. Captain?
This is what you were talking about.
Aye. A veritable crown of jewels, fit for a queen. Look how they sparkle with splendor. Bursts of brilliant ruby flame. Shades of cerulean that put the sea to shame. Streaks of sunlight striking stone, dappling the earth with viridian hues. Ah! How could anyone tire of such a sight?
Don't ask me. You've got the pickaxe.
What? Oh, it's trembling! My excitement made manifest has moved me most literally!
Diedrich!